Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Let's see. It looks like we've got Jim is in the house. We've got, I don't know, three people. Not everybody has spoke up. Hey, Jim, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Hope you're good. I have this popping up saying I have a new member. Jana became a new member to my channel. Super cool. Hey, Denise. Welcome, Denise. Glad you could join us. Okay. Well, we've got kind of an eclectic mix of stuff that we're working with. And I have tried to link up several things in the description box if you're interested. I've got the small die of the month that I'm working with, and I have some paper that Daria sent me and some different stuff. I've also got the um, press plus foil of the month. I might get into that. I've got some older stuff. Daria just cued me into this press plate that is old. It's not available, but you might have it, that has spooky fun, trick or treat, some of those things. Because I was telling her I don't get the stamp and die of the month, so I didn't get sentiment. So pulled this in. And so this is the die of the month, and it's basically, it's the spirits made me do it, and it is like a laboratory type thing. So I'm going to work with that. And then I've got some other things. We'll see what we get to. I've actually got Simon Hurley's cat too, which isn't a club. I pulled this out the other day because I used a Happy Halloween for something, but I might work with that. I have no idea. I've got all these fantastic papers that Daria brought to me when she came to visit this summer. And she reminded me that I had them, and so pulled them out. She's going to work with some similar ones, but we're just going to get started. I'm going to let Daria show you what she's going to work with. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Pam. Welcome. Try to
Well, I'm
pop
going to
everybody.
be using older stuff, and I'm actually using some of the sets from this summer. I'm using the April Club kit. I'm using the bag from the Stamp and Die set. I'm going to use the pop can and everything from the Pop of Summer from the May Club kits from this year. And then I've used some of the things from the Boolicious Fall Cupcake. That's from September of 23. That's a really older one, but it's got a lot of neat little elements to it. And then the little kitty. Now the new one has a big cat with a pumpkin. I have a big pumpkin with a little cat. And here are the papers that Shanna was talking about. And then I'm using some parts of the Craft to Wing from last year. So, and then I'm using all kinds of stuff from here and there, just whatever caught my fancy. And I also found some black flocking. So
Awesome.
I'm going to be flocking my spider.
Awesome. This is fun. We were, before we went live, we were talking about some older products and different things. And um, when you have a lot of new stuff coming in, as a content creator, you don't get to play with your old things as much. And I was telling Daria, I want to go through and categorize my stuff better so that I know exactly what I have and can play with it a little bit more. That's why when I was looking for a sentiment the other night to do a card, I was digging through and found this Happy Halloween, and I thought, oh, this is so fun. And then I was kind of organizing my Christmas stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, last year's Christmas was so awesome. So
Yeah.
it's fun to just bring those things out and to play with them. Hey, Jana, welcome. I just mentioned earlier that I noticed you became a channel member, so thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. So anyway, so it's fun to just bring out some older things and just kind of get to working with them. I have die cut out a couple of storybooks, and I'm just going to get to assembling this. So I was telling Daria she didn't catch the live last night, but she watched the replay, just how much of a mess it was. So I'm hoping that today is a little bit more organized. Um, the tape that I couldn't find was in plain sight when I got off my live, and it was like sitting right off to my right. And I was like, why could I not see that? I probably maybe had something sitting on top of it or whatever. But the interesting thing is I mean, I keep kind of a pretty organized area here, but I don't know. When I go live, I just lose my mind. So this is very piecey. So I need to kind of look at it and figure out what's going on with it. So we have a, what do you call this? Uh, am I missing? It looks like I didn't die cut that very well. A beaker. Is this a beaker? Is that what this is called? I
The
think I
triangular thing.
Yeah, the thing that they put their potion in.
Yeah.
Is that a beaker? Okay.
Yep. It's a
Let's
big.
see. I'm gonna look at the comments. Janice said yes, but you had amazing peanut butter ice cream. Yes, I did. So that made it so much better. I did. We had the well, you know, because you watched the replay, but we had that sing and scoop, and that was super fun. So okay, I think yeah, I realized what I did. I missed the edge of this when I die cut because sometimes I use scraps, but then I realized that I would cover it up with this, and so I didn't need to waste it. So that's what I did. It's been a few days since I die cut this stuff out. I die cut it out and laid it in a tray, and now I'm just getting back to it. So anyway, um, Spellbinders has got, obviously it's Halloween this month, and there's a lot of fun things. I've already made a couple of cards. I'll just show you real quick. This was the exclusive from the all crates, which somebody told me it's already sold out. One of my
Wow.
viewers said it was sold out, but so you got this great big cat pumpkin on the head, and then the bonus is the make a monster, and you get these elements to make a monster. And for this one, I did the spinners on the eyes and just kind of used a crackle head. Anyway, super fun. Now tomorrow I'm doing the large die of the month. And I really like that card. It turned out it's going to be fun, a fun video, I think. I don't know. So it was fun to make. So today I'm going to be working with this. So
And
a
I'm
beaker,
making
yes.
eyeballs. I'm making.
Janet,
I'm
go ahead.
making eyeballs. I said I'm making eyeballs.
You're making a bunch of eyeballs. Robin says creativity is messy, and Jana did confirm that beaker was the proper word, which I'm glad.
All
I'm
right.
telling you what, I'm getting worried about myself. I'm like forgetting words. I'm like, ugh. What did I have to look up the other day? I can't remember. Oh, it was the a spool. I couldn't remember what what the thread goes on. I was wanting to call it
Oh,
something else. I was like, oh, spool. I
and
don't
it was
know.
spindle. You said spindle.
Spindle. Yes, I wanted to call it spindle, but and it was spool. You're right. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I used some vellum for my beaker and thought we
Oh,
could layer
cool.
that up on there. Now the picture does show you including the little ghost inside of there, so we'll probably do that for fun. It'll kind of cover up some of our little bubbly elements that are within that. So they give you you get some little ovals that you can layer up behind there to cover up the little ghost face. So that's always nice. So there's lots of fun stuff coming up. Fun new releases. I counted last night. My daughter it's been yesterday before the live. She was here and was in my craft room and we were talking. And I counted my Christmas cards and I had 57.
All right.
It's a pretty good start.
It sure is.
So really pretty. And I meant to do like a kind of a flip through short, but I didn't do it. I think that there are some tiny little, I don't know, there's some indentations here for the cheeks. I don't know if I've got some tiny little green things here. I don't know if these are supposed to be the little cheeks. Those would be cute. Wonder if I have another one. I don't know. Oh, maybe they're. I think I have some orange pieces. I'm trying to see if I don't get the packaging. And so, yeah, no, they're not. These are just bits that are falling out of other things. Anyway, I don't get the packaging, so sometimes it's hard for me to. I print what I can off of the website, but sometimes it makes it challenging. Anyway, so I'm gonna lay this little ghost down on in my little beaker. I was hoping to use this pattern paper here because I think it is gorgeous. Look at this. It's like a haunted house and it's purple. I just think that's gorgeous. Love it. So thank you, Daria, for bringing that.
You're welcome.
Now I've got to figure out how I'm going to get that laid down on there and not make a gluey mess. It was a good idea.
Yeah, I looked this die up too, but they don't carry. They're all out of stock. It's the decal edge.
Oh,
die.
is it out? I just used that the other day on that.
Yeah, I
on
checked.
that.
They're out.
Oh, well. You know what? A lot of people might already have it in their
Yeah.
stash, so that's a great one too. I really like that one. Of course, people have like a deckled edge cutter. I think, doesn't Tim Holtz make a deckled edge cutter?
Yeah, yeah. And some
So,
people still have the old scissors.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know what happened to mine. I don't know if maybe the kids had them when they were younger and played with them, and I don't have them anymore or not. But I
I
think
can
I remember Jana saying if you smooth your glue out, it won't show on your vellum. I think she told me that once. Um, was that paper from Whimsy, is what Jim is asking. Is that
uh,
Whimsy paper?
I got it from Amazon. I really don't know.
Okay.
I mean, let me see. Part of it, let me see. It's Silky Shadows.
Oh, I don't know.
So
It's really pretty.
it's
Um, yeah.
one of the packs. There's another one, but I don't know. I was looking through Amazon for something and I saw that paper and I said, "Ooh, I like this."
Okay, so Janice says he does, and that Blossom sent her one, and it's so fun. I'm assuming she's talking about the deckled edge. Cool. So I think it was Jana that told me that if you kind of move your glue around, it won't show through your vellum, and that worked perfectly.
Oh,
Anyway,
really?
so I've got my little beaker. What else? So this has a cake. This has a cookie cake, and a monster cake, I guess is what it is. It looks like it has some eyeballs and some pieces, and so you've got some layers here to kind of
I
make it
think
look.
they called it the Franken cake.
The Franken cake? Okay.
Franken cake, something like that.
All right. I'm trying to see. I don't have. Yeah, I don't have that. You think I would, but I don't. Anyway, so we're gonna layer it up, and I'd use just traditional Halloween colored um, colors for these. And I did see some videos with some non-traditional that was super fun, but I just immediately went to Halloween colors for this.
I did too.
Okay. So
Okay.
I've got. Oh, these teeth are so funny. Um, which the Halloween teeth on the large die of the month are great too, but they're just like this. And then this piece here is split so that you can stick them in there. So that's fun.
Oh, fun.
When I first die cut this out, what was I thinking it was for? I don't know. I was looking at something and thought it was something different, but I don't remember what it was. I guess that it's been a few days, but it kind of almost looked like a crown or something. But I'm just going to tuck that in there. Super cute. Pat's out there clanging and banging with the dishes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. We ran the dishwasher earlier, so he's probably unloading it, would be my guess.
Yeah.
So I should tell you, tomorrow is Pat and I's 36th wedding anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Oh my gosh, can you believe that? 36 years.
Um,
It's crazy.
yes, it is.
Oh, I know what I was thinking. It was the piece for the hat, but there is more of a, um, I think this is it. This is more of the piece for the hat here. It's a little bit different look. So you have two pieces that are kind of similar, but one lines up on the hat and then the other is for the teeth. So that's that. So let's see. Yeah, 30. So we're going to go out to dinner. And he's like, where do you want to go? And there's this place that we love to go that they actually moved locations. And it's been really, really hard to get into since they moved. And I said, let's try to go there. So we haven't got, he said, well, we'll just go early. The other times we've tried to go was with the kids and it was more at dinner time and it was just too packed. But if we go early,
Yeah, the fewer people you have, the easier it is to get a table.
oh yeah, for sure. Anyway, so that'll be fun. But I have the kids tomorrow, so I said, well, we'll just tell my daughter to get them picked up early. They went tonight for to meet the teacher and to drop off all of their
Oh, wow.
supplies and everything. So they go. Westy will start on Wednesday, so he'll be back. Anyway, so there's that. Now the cake, we have a plate for our cake. So we'll get it laid on there. And then next week Gunner will be starting. So then I'll basically just take him in the morning, and then I'll have free time, which is good because I got a lot of stuff I need to get done. There's my cake. So what do you got going on over there? Show me what you got.
I got a bag full of eyeballs.
Oh, that's so awesome. That is so fun. Daria sent me the materials to link up, and as I was linking them up in the description box, I thought to myself, I thought we were making Halloween, and then I said to myself, this is going to be interesting. So yeah, the decal trimmer she was talking about, that the 22nd is Jana's parents' 64th anniversary.
Wow,
That is
that's
amazing.
amazing.
That is so amazing. I love that. So we've got a little pumpkin here. I gotta poke the little bits out and we'll get it assembled. That is amazing. Love to hear that.
Oh, where's the?
So next year, Jana, you need to throw a big anniversary party for him. 65 years. You need
Wow,
to have a
yeah, that
big
is
party for him.
amazing.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we're going on 53.
Oh yeah. Did you guys have like a big 50th or anything like that?
We disappeared.
Oh, did you? Were you traveling or whatever?
We went up to the those provinces,
Oh, okay.
maritime provinces up in Canada.
Nice. Well, that sounds like a good anniversary.
It was. It was.
Awesome.
I lost his sleeve. That's not good.
I feel like my little guy should have a. Oh, he has a hat. I was looking for like the green part of the pumpkin, but he's wearing a hat. He's not going to have a green part. I have this in purple and I have it in white, but I think the purple, I think I'm going to go with white. No, I'm going to go with green. I did multiple colors of everything. I even did green teeth. That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that's when I wasn't sure what I was doing.
yeah. Well, I've got a green
But-
hand.
the other day I was making for that large die of the month, and I made the hat
Yeah, and this
black, green, and orange because I couldn't decide what I was doing.
the sentiment is from the Craftoween from last year. Creeping it real this
Oh, I
Halloween.
still got you great big. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Let me get that lined up a little bit better. I think it'll be all right. Cute. So I had a lot of fun with the Christmas in July, but I think, I think some people aren't ready for Christmas in July, but I do like that head start. So
I do.
it was nice to kind of transition away from it for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's cute. Okay, so this little pumpkin, as they have it shown, is sitting on top of the cake. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I think it's a fun look.
I think I may disappear for a minute.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll just blabber on. Janice said her parents both just turned 84. That is
Wow.
awesome.
That is
That is awesome.
fantastic.
Yeah, my dad is 86. So, and I think he went to the golf course today. He went golfing today.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, he's if the weather's nice, generally that's where he wants to be. So he loves playing golf, loves going to playing guitar, and loves reading the Bible. That's what my dad does.
Cool.
So yep, we've got a little melted candle here.
Those are fun.
I think we got a little backer piece for Ed. I've got a bunch of these little oval pieces cut out for the face to fill in the faces. That's cute. And then the bats pretty much are on their own, so you don't have to do much with them. I suppose we could add some whites to their eyes or something. And here's another candle that's orange. I might need another one of these little backer pieces. And the wicks to these candles are interesting because they've got like multiple layers with them. They're
And
kind
they're
of
really
strange.
long. That's what's
Yeah,
surprising.
yeah. They are very long. Um,
Whoops.
it
That's okay.
looks
Nothing broke.
it looks like I should have a wick that I don't know if I die cut out or not. Is there a wick in here? Oh. Wonder if that was supposed to be. Let me look at this.
Is it the smallest?
I don't know. These look like they layer on top of these. Like this. And add some color to it.
The smaller ones layer on top of the longer ones.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But it looked like there was a little black wick or something, but I didn't see a little die for that. So I don't know if that was just added. Maybe somebody drew a line there or something, but I don't know. Yeah, see these line up on those like that. And then I think I brought in a different color for the yellow. I tried to mix and match. There we go. So we'll do that. That's what I had in mind, but when I looked at the picture, I thought it looked like there's like a little black wick. But I suppose they could have drawn a little wick or...
Yeah, that's
Oh,
possible.
I see what they've done. I've got it.
Okay.
I needed to layer them up on these pieces here and color them in. So that's what I need to do.
Okay.
Yeah. And what I should have done was die cut that out of black instead of using that little piece for that. But I guess I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, which is not uncommon. It's probably watching a live or something and just die cutting away. There we go. That makes total sense. Okay, so we can remedy that. That's what these Sharpie markers are for. There we go. I knew something wasn't right. So for this one, I need to glue this up because I want the yellow wick. I think I want to do kind of opposite.
Okay, I think I'm done with the first one.
Oh my goodness, you're doing... Okay, hang on. I want to pause what I'm doing here and take a look. Okay. Show us what you got.
Okay, this is the bag from the summer. Stamp and die.
Uh-huh.
So, and then the eyeballs came from that Boolicious cupcake.
Uh-huh. Oh,
The
that's fine.
hand is from the Grinch's hand.
Yeah.
And then just some bats and the thing that says it says creeping it real this Halloween.
So that Grinch's hand is cat scrappiness, right?
Right. Yep.
Yeah, so that's fun.
So
Very, very cool.
so
All right.
that's my first one.
All right.
So yay, I'm done with one. I wasn't sure how long these would take, so I may just sit here and watch you.
Rosie just joined, and Shanika joined. Are the clubs out of stock? Now I have heard that perhaps the All Crates Club might be. I'm not sure about the other ones. So hey Rosie, and Rosie says they're going on their 51st in November, and Jana says 51. Wow, that is awesome.
That's awesome, Rosie.
Yeah, that is awesome. So Pat and I actually have been together 40 years, June, but we had a 4-year courtship before we got married. So it'll be 36 years. So anyway, little fun fact.
Yeah, we believe in short engagements. We got married a year and a day after we met.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I know people that do that, but well, our thing was, total honesty was, I had to graduate college before I could get married. Pat said you have to be done with college before we get married, and so that's what we had to do. So
Yeah.
he was old. Pat's older than I am, and so he had already graduated from college and was working and everything. And so he said, you have to get that done. So that's what we did.
Okay. I never finished college because I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. I don't think
You want
college.
to craft. That's what you want to do.
I want to craft. That's it. I don't need to go to college to know how to craft.
Yeah, you just want to craft. Okay, so I think I have all of my elements assembled. Now we need to think about putting together. Am I missing? I am. I'm missing a little green candle here. So I am going to ink this up. I'm going to ink up where the face and the mouth is. That way I don't have to die cut out another black piece. So don't mind me. I'm just coloring some
Do
black
what
on the
you
screen.
need to do.
Yep. Saving myself some time here. All right, I think that'll work. And then we'll lay our green candle. Yeah, that'll work. It gives him a little black mouth. So I actually have a degree in criminal justice and political science
Oh, wow.
is what I went to school for. And then was thinking I would go to law school. Maybe I've told you guys this before.
No.
And let's see, Shanika, so when can I buy the club, join the club? Well, right now is early access for club members so that they can, make their switches and changes and everything. But usually the 5th or the 6th, is it the 6th of the month, I think?
6, yeah.
The 6th of the month is when non-members can sign up and choose what they want. And you can always change your clubs, but what you need to do is if you're going to like delete one and add one, you need to add the new one first and then delete the second. I've seen people in the chat saying, "Oh, I deleted it." And then you're not a member for that early access. So you want to make sure. And I have frequently modified mine along the way, but I always add the new one
Right.
before I delete. If you only have one. Now, if you've got multiples, and you're leaving them, it'll be all right. But if you're just running one and you're going to switch to another one, you want to make sure that you add the new one before you delete the other one because it's an access as a club member. And the other thing, if you've never been a club member, you do get discounts as a club member and you get rewards and stuff like that. So just wanted to throw that out there. I get a lot of, because I'm a affiliate and I am an influencer, I do get a lot of product, but I always keep a subscription. So right now my subscription is the 3D embossing folder of the month because they're currently sending me the regular embossing folder. And so my subscription is the 3D. I probably should add that stamp and die set to it because if I had, I wouldn't be without sentiments today. Anyway, so that's just a little information for you on that. Because I see people, kind of complaining on some of the sites about, not being able to, messing up their subscription or whatever. And you just have to be real clear about that you add before you delete.
Right.
So, and I've been a subscriber for quite a long time, well before I started making content and became an affiliate for them. I love Spellbinders. I started with their kits. I know Jay and I talk a lot about that as he and I were big time card kit fans. We both love to use the card kits and had a lot of fun with that. So I'm glad that they're bringing some of them back. The Christmas card kit has been a blast, and I've made a ton of cards. I should have cut that down smaller, which I probably will. And I made a ton of cards with it, and I've got a ton left. And I usually have a Christmas card making party with friends and family, and so we'll have plenty of materials from that kit to make more Christmas cards. So let's see what, any other new comments? You want all the clubs. Well, if you want all the clubs, you want the crate. And I don't know, I'm not sure how they would know that they were sold out. Let me look. Let me just look real quick. Dara, you can show what you're doing real quick while I'm looking.
I'm making a straw.
Okay.
I'm using the can from, let's see, which month was that? That was the May. It was the Pop of Summer crate, the one with all the summer things. But I'm turning into a spooky can full of poison. And
What's going on here?
let's see, I'm gonna have to cut the straw because I glued this down too soon.
They've changed the website for Spellbinders, and
No,
it's
I
a
don't.
learning curve for us. So, they've added hero arts to it.
Yes, I was able to get the Hero Arts kit with my 15% discount.
Awesome. Learn more.
Okay.
It is saying add to cart for me. So I don't think they're sold out. It says add subscription to your cart. So I think you can get the all clubs crate if you'd like it. And now you may not be able to get it until the 6th. I am a member, and so I can shop early. But it is saying that it is available. So I don't know who, somebody had said that it wasn't. I saw that on some site. So I'm hopeful that they are completely wrong, because it looks like I could add it right now if I wanted to. And that is because I am a member, so I do have early access.
Yeah,
So
we
I think
get
that's going to be really pretty.
first.
Okay, I'm liking this, and I'm thinking if I layer it with, if I can bring this down some, we can show, I want to show that paper. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this.
Okay, we'll make you bigger.
Oh, okay, sorry. There we go. Kay McHugh says cart crate shows it is not sold out currently. That's what I was showing too.
It's
So
good.
thank you.
It's good.
Thanks, Jim. Jim was saying split screen. Somebody's got to keep me on track here. Yep. All right. So I need to figure out how I can fit all of this stuff into just a really small area so I can show a bunch of that paper. That's what I want to do. I love it. Yeah, I think we can dial it in. So, and I'm thinking also, I'm kind of a cheapskate. So I'm going to take a die and die cut the center of this out and keep it, because I like to, this is Spellbinders cardstock.
Oh, I do the
And
same thing.
yep. So I'll just grab, maybe this die here and die cut it out. And then I can save that so that I don't waste. And I was telling Daria, I don't think I said this on camera, but I was telling her I found all of my tape as soon as I quit my live, and it was all right within reach. Couldn't find nothing last night, but it was all right there. So just tape that down. We'll run that through our die cutting machine and then come back. Okay. Carefully pull that tape off there so we don't mess it up. I just ordered some more Spellbinders cardstock. I was trying to order a Hero Arts die and get some other things, and somehow, I don't know, when I got all through the whole process, I didn't have the die in the cart. I was so mad because I clicked add and everything, and I don't know what happened, because it was the screen was acting funny. So anyway, I don't know, but that's how it goes. I think I can use this again. And how much of that's going to show? Not
Now,
much.
which die were you trying to get?
I was trying to get their sentiment die. It's a one that die cuts out a whole bunch of sentiments all at once because I've got 2 of their stamp sets and I don't have that die. And so I
Ah,
was trying to order that. I want to go smaller than that, so I'm gonna dig around a little bit more and find us because I want to show that paper.
my fuzzy spider's falling apart.
Is it?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, the spiders from the last year's Craft Halloween. Crow
Oh,
is
is it?
so is the crow. I had fun looking through all my stuff and trying to figure out what can I put with what. You know?
Like I said, I need to visit my stuff and figure out what all I got and get it in. Now I have it in sections. I've got um, critters, I've got flowers, I've got scenes, I have food and drink, I have, of course, all of my nested are gonna, I've got them in categories like that, but I feel like I need to go further and deeper than that so that I can more easily find things. Like all of my press plates are in a certain area and and I've got those things, but I just feel like I need to go even a little bit further. And maybe I don't need all this stuff. See, I'm trying to get this down to a smaller size, but I may need a little bit more room than that. I just want to show that paper. I think it's really pretty.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
I do. I don't think I'm going to get away with it.
Well, you could just put a sentiment and show the paper. And on it.
Well, I've been working on all these dies here. I need to
Well, they
do
can go on
something with
another
them.
card.
All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I think the color scheme is good with what I've got going on, so.
Okay, cool.
All right, we'll do this. I'm thinking, yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and die cut that out. We'll go with that. I probably should have ordered some new plates for that Platinum 6. Mine are getting pretty rough. I've been putting copier paper over my stuff so that it doesn't mark it up. And while I was on there, I should have ordered some of that, but I didn't.
Oh, see, then you can stick the die in there and
Yeah,
have
yeah,
another.
put together another order. Yeah, I did have quite a bit of rewards on there, so that was nice. Knocked some money off.
I'm not sure where I'm getting the rewards from, but I keep looking and so far, I've put in 3 orders and each one I got $25 off each order.
That's awesome.
So,
For one thing, you're going to get your discount for your All Crates Club.
oh, that's true.
You
That's true.
got that, and then your rewards. You earn on that. Because you're purchasing it, so you're earning rewards on that. So you probably get a good amount of rewards each month through that.
I'm very happy because I use them.
Yeah. Oh, I know you do.
And the free shipping every month
Oh
and
yeah, that's another plus. So yeah, that
yeah,
is
for the
another
crate.
plus with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Free shipping and 15% off most
Yeah.
things, not all things, but
Yeah.
most things.
Yeah, that's nice.
I was surprised that they gave me 15% off the club, the thing I just got. Yeah, that thing. Shanna, what did I just buy?
I'm trying to think what you just bought.
Club, the yeah, yeah, What's the other company they deal with? I am
Hero Arts. You got the Hero Arts
Hero
tiny
Arts. I got
library.
the small one, yeah.
The tiny library. The my hero. Yeah.
Yeah, and they gave me 15% off of that.
That's awesome.
I
Well,
know.
they're the one and the same now, so cutting a little bit off the edge there. I forgot about that because we had talked about Pink and Maine, and then we talked about the Hero Arts Halloween kit. So I was trying to think where you were going with that. So that's why I was on the struggle bus.
Yeah, well, I'm helping you get on the struggle bus.
I
And
don't need any help,
it's
girlfriend.
not in the wrong order. You rats.
What'd you do?
Yeah, I shouldn't have glued the crow down yet.
Oh, hey, let's see, shouldn't to order my club. When it first went live, it was sold out. Some people must have passed. Okay, all right. Okay. I need help because they changed how to order. Yeah, it is. You're gonna have to go to clubs and you're gonna have to kind of roll around. Hey, Maria, welcome. Let's
Hi.
see. I need someone to come and organize for me. I'm kind of catching up with the chat. Shanna, you can help me order, please. Can you help me order, please? You just I think the problem might be is if you're not a subscriber, it's the window's not opened yet.
Right.
And I think that would be the problem. So you're gonna have to wait until, did we say the 5th or the 6th? Let me look. I should know this.
At midnight on the 6th, make sure you get in there.
Yeah, yep. Okay, new subscriber registration is open the 6th through the 27th. So right at
Right.
the crack of dawn on the 6th, and I think there's Central Time. You're gonna wanna order that. You're gonna wanna get in there and order it, is what you're gonna have to do. Because it's, like I said, it's not open to non-subscribers until after, we have until the 5th to make our changes and everything. And then once that's up, then they open it to non-subscribers so that they can hop in. What they're trying to do is give current subscribers the benefit, because, many of them are long-term subscribers and they're trying to give them the benefit to, add to or whatever for that. So that's kind of how it works, but let's see. I'm happy to have Daria on here talking and kind of keeping things moving around because last night, like I said, I was bumbling around like a lunatic. When we got done, Pat said, "Hey, I know it's 9 o'clock, but," he's like, "Do you want to go play games with your dad and them next door?" And I was like, "Sure." So I went over there and I went in and I said, "Oh, that live was a mess." My mom said, "Oh, I'm sure it was fine."
It was fine. I was able to sit through the whole thing and I didn't even fall asleep. So,
Well, good. That's good. I didn't bore you to death.
yeah.
I know a lot of people say they can go to sleep to my voice.
I don't know. Does this look okay?
Let me look. Hang on. I'm gonna make you big screen.
The skull and crossbone here. I feel like something is needed right here. Does that look okay? Or should
Yeah.
it,
I don't. Where are you thinking something is needed?
what was that?
Where at did you think something else was needed?
Right there. I don't have
You
that
know
on.
what you can do? You can put the cross and the bones like this, and then the head on top of it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
cover. Yeah, do it if you crisscross them and then put the head right on top of it. Reason why I'm saying that is I've got a card tomorrow that's gonna air that has it on there just like that. So you could do that, and you
Okay.
might like try it and see. Just cross the
Okay.
legs and then lay it on there and see if you like that look a little bit better. I think that's how a lot of times they will do kind of the cross and the bones. I really like that paper. Wish you could see more of it, but it's really pretty. I think I need to ink this up a little bit. And I know I've got it laid down on there, but I'm not afraid of that. I'm not scared. I have some soot on this. And I feel like, oh yeah, I can just kind of dirty that up around there. And just make it look kind of spooky, creepy, spooky.
No, I think I like the bones below the skull head.
Oh, do you? Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Well, it's just a
but
thought.
I'm not sure if they fit in there now. That's just it. I don't know. I thought I had everything figured out, and the flocking is getting on everything.
Oh, is it?
Now I know I haven't used it in years.
Do I want it like this? Maybe. Got a stories about that. I think I'm gonna do it like that instead of the other way. Okay. All right, so we'll just glue these two books together. And I've got like all my little dies laying out here on my desk now. Let me get them out of the way. You can put up. Okay. I'm wondering if I need a little purple on there too. How many purple? What have I got? I have got violet. Wonder what that would look like on there. I don't really have. Oh, there we go. I didn't think I had a very good blending brush for that, but that might be all right. Oh, I should have just used what was on there. I might make a mess. It's entirely possible. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good. Okay. Let's keep going. Keep going.
Okay, do I have some black paper? I have some black paper.
Okay. You're gonna have 3 cards done, and I'm gonna have 1, maybe.
Well, I'm cutting something else out.
Okay, I like that. Just kind of,
Okay.
oops.
Good.
I've
Yeah.
got you large again. I gotta fix the screens again. I keep zooming in so that I can see what you're doing, and then I get out of there. And I forget. Let's see, no 9 p.m. Pacific time on the 5th. Check then. Okay. There you go. Or you could cut the bone in center to expand if you're wanting the sculpt. They're saying you could cut the bone
Oh,
and
well,
expand it.
wait, I'll have to remember that for the next time.
That was a great idea. Sorry, I was not paying attention to the chat. I should be. Maria said, I bet you both had fun. 1 or 3 cards. Yeah, it is fun. It is fun. I went to, I don't know if I told you, I don't think I said this on my live last night, but I went to church for the singing scoop, which I know I did say that. But when I got there, I was walking across the church and I felt something on my shorts. And I was like, I'm like, what have I got on me? And right at the moment I said that, our pastor was walking by and he goes, I don't know. And I said, I've been in my craft room all day. I said, it's tape. I had tape stuck on my shorts. It's like, oh my gosh. He's like, well, that makes sense. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I went to the restroom and I was like, I didn't brush my hair. I didn't look in the mirror. I could have been a real mess because he's like, let's go. And I was like, okay. And just took off. And I didn't even pay any attention to what I looked like. So I guess it must have been okay. Nobody cared what I looked like. Anyway. So I was cracking up. I'm like, I am just been a trip lately. This is gonna be floating a little bit because I want it to be up a little bit high so that I can kind of put some things around it and fill in. I think that'll work. And then we'll get this. I think we can make it work. I know I've kind of given myself a small area to work with here, but I wanted to really allow that paper to.
There we go. That's better. I stuck them in the can on a stick.
You stuck him in a.
Yeah, I stuck him in the can of poison on a stick.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. All right, we'll get there. It's gonna be a little crowded here. All right, I think we can make it work. I think we need some foam on our cake. Just use a little foam square.
Okay.
Boop.
All right. So I think I'm finished with number 2.
Are you?
Yep.
Cool.
And so I can start a number 3.
All right, you do that. I'm gonna get one finished, I think.
Or do we have time to go on 3?
Oh, you got 10 minutes. I think you got plenty of time.
All right.
And I don't have a hard and fast stop, I don't think. So I think we're good. Sometimes I do, but tonight I don't have anything
Yeah, I forgot to mention I
on
used
the
the
radar.
patchwork embossing folder
Oh
too.
no. I need to move this up. I've covered up my storybook.
Are you talking to yourself again, Shanna?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
There we go. I want to have my ghost story on there. I think I got too much stuff. Got too much stuff. Oh well. We still have some bats as well. Alrighty. Let's see. Is there anything else we need to look at? I'm not doing a very good job of paying attention. I think we're okay. All right.
Eh.
Well, those little flames are sticking up. We're gonna be catching everything on fire here. We gotta get these under control.
Oh no, don't talk about fires.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, fortunately, so far all my friends said they were safe.
That's great.
They have evacuated, but they're safe.
Oh man, I was thinking about
I'm
that.
glad my sister's not living there now.
Yeah, for sure. So scary.
I know. I recognize the names of the places and everything that we've driven there and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's terrible. It's terribly frightening. And if you think about, everything you own and
Yep.
it'd all be gone, poof, gone, But
Yep.
that can happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a bat. We're gonna let this one hang off. We have the tornado issue in our area, and different places have different things that I have to deal with: the fires and the
Yep.
tornadoes and the earthquakes and all those things, and things that we're used to that frighten them, and things that frighten them.
Indiana has tornadoes. I know.
Yeah.
I learned what their siren sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah, you did get a.
In the morning, my husband wakes me up. The tornado siren's going off. Come on, get up. I said, do I have to?
Yeah. I don't think I need that third one. I don't really have room for a sentiment. We'll put this one on the inside of our card with a
Oh,
sentiment.
there you go.
That's what we'll do. I think I'm going to go ahead and
Make another one?
no, I'm going to use the Happy Halloween from
Oh,
this and add it to the inside of this card. And that will be our sentiment since I don't have anything ready. I like this Happy Halloween sentiment because it the cursive font, it all comes out in a single piece. And that's nice. You don't have to piece together the H and try to parcel them all together and everything. So that makes it nice. I think I'll go ahead and use this, and we'll do the shadow with that, and then we'll bring in some color for that. And I can use my little scout. And that's what we'll do. And I'm just going to get a card finished, and I'll be just fine with that. So here we go. Yeah, we had, well, I said we had to replace, work on our fence because we had all that. And then we were supposed to have rain and storms all week, but We actually had a beautiful day today. And they changed our forecast. That's one thing about Indiana. They say if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes and it will change. And that is absolutely true.
Well, we were supposed to have rain and it was dark. Then it got sunny. Then it was dark. Then it got a little cloudy, but no rain.
Uh-huh.
Then it got sunny. And it was like that often. It never did rain.
It could make up its mind. I'm looking to see if I have any scraps of that purple where I die cut that stuff out. I do. Is that the same? Yes. Because I think I need to use the purple because we've got so much purple going on here. So that's what I'm going to do. That just gave me the sign he is leaving. So feel free to craft away to get your cards finished.
Yeah, Jim's at a leadership meeting tonight, so I
Oh,
have
is he?
all the time in the world.
Okay. Oh,
Is that it?
see, this will just pop right out of here, hopefully, in one piece. If I got it die cut good, I don't know that I did. Okay. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stick it back down on there and run it through again. That's one thing about the Spellbinders Platinum 6 you can do.
Yep.
Not other die cutting machines allow that, but this one does. I tried it with the electric one and it doesn't work.
Some of the Spellbinders pieces are so itty bitty teeny tiny.
Yeah, well, and when you're using Spellbinders cardstock, it is thick, so sometimes it's better to make a couple passes with it. And I know better than that, but I didn't do it. So
That
we
is
got our.
nice and thick. I really like the Spellbinders cardstock.
I do too. I do too. And I look at other ones and think, oh, I should try them, but why? That's just more stuff that I gotta keep track of what's what and who's and all that. So I'm like, I'll just go with this. So I do that. I was blowing through. Today I made, my daughter said, because they were having the meet and greet with the teacher tonight and dropping off all their stuff. She said, I've got a welcome, like a meeting gift put together. And she's like, could you make me some tags for the gifts? And I had a blast making them. I just grabbed my Cricut and I got some designs and made some really fun tags. But I used my Michaels that I have. And so I got to use up some of that with the tags, but they turn out really cute. One of them was a little apple.
Oh,
And then
cute.
the other one was a little pencil. And I made them specific for the teacher with their name and everything. It was super cute.
Ah, neat.
Anyway, and then she had a little gift with some gift cards and some stuff for them. So that's nice. The one teacher we love, Westy had already. And I just love her. She's been such a big help. She actually provided a little bit of tutoring over the summer for him just to keep him busy.
Ah,
And
nice.
he loved it. They would meet at the library and they did fun things. They went on little adventures and did some fun things and it worked out really nice. He had fun. 2 days a week for an hour he went and hung out with her and they did some fun things. Anyway.
Our daughter keeps her kids busy. She goes,
Yeah.
this is one way to get your kids crying both at the same time. They're sitting at the table doing schoolwork.
I didn't glue this one down. Or if I did, maybe I did. I didn't get enough glue on there. Yeah, they like to be busy. Busy, busy, busy. And I kept them really busy as well this summer. So looks like I might need to trim that off a little bit at the bottom. So we've got the Happy Halloween. And we're going to lay that down there. And we're going to put our extra bat on the inside. That's going to be fun. Fun, fun, fun.
Okay, I have an extra piece here. I don't know what it's for.
I always have extra pieces, and it's because I always die cut extra because I
Well,
never know what color I'm going to use.
I wasn't sure if that's extra or if it's one of those I put the table together and I've got screws left over.
Well, sometimes, pieces, parts fall out of the middles of things, and you're not sure if it's
That's
a
true.
thing or not, It's like, is this a thing or is this a scrap?
Because
So you
I've
just never know.
got the pumpkin here, and I've got the cat with the pumpkin hat, and I've got the ghost with that was supposed to be the crow's hat, but I didn't want to put a hat on him. I wanted him to be a little spookier. No, that's just an extra piece.
Pieces, parts. Well, you got some extra pieces. I found some. Did I put them in here? I found some extra gems the other day when I was digging around, and I really liked them. I don't know if I put them back with the kit that I found them with or if I stuck them here. Oh my God. I have some black ones I could use. I've got just 3 or 4 black ones there. I'd just use those up. And that's what we'll do. So, you guys, you know what I should do? I should start making that anniversary card.
Yeah, I can make
I probably should do
a birthday
that.
card.
Huh?
I have to make a 70th birthday card for Wednesday.
Yeah, I need to do that. Boy, these are big whoppers. They are big. That's probably why they're left. I shy away from these big ones. And that's probably why I have some left, because it's like, I don't normally like to use the big ones, but I'm sticking it to my finger.
And
All right, we got 3 on there. We're going to call this card done. I really like the pattern paper. I tried to cluster everything nice and tight so I wouldn't have to use a lot. I put some black soot on here and then some, whatever that purple color was that I had on there. I don't know. What did I do with it? It was wilted violet, and it kind of spookied up that fog cardstock. And then I've got the Happy Halloween and the anchor, and then the purple.
okay,
And
and
I
I'm
think it's
almost done with this one.
okay. So what I've got in mind for this anniversary card is I have got the, and we don't have to start it or whatever because I don't have my glimmer out, but I've got this star. Because I mean, it's for a man. And so I've got this star press plate, and I have this happy anniversary press plate. And I'm thinking I could make, and then boom, and I could add 36 to it, is what I'm thinking. And so I think that's the direction that I'm headed in with it.
Oh, cool.
So that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so are you getting close to finishing, or should
Yep,
I?
I'm getting close to finishing this
Okay.
one. I'm gluing everything down.
All right. Well, you just keep working away. I'm gonna drag some stuff out.
And I think I'll put. Um,
I keep all of my press plates in this. And I know I have those big bold numbers somewhere. I think they're in here. And I think I could bring the 36 in. So I know this is an awkward view. I could lower my desk and you could see all my mess, but because I think that would work with them. I might have put them in with my numbers and word dies because I had kept them with the press plates because they were press plates. And then I moved them, so I may have to grab, they might be in there. Let me grab those. And so we don't have to make this on the live, but I can get ready. So these are the big bold numbers, but there is a press plate. Here we go. These. And so I could foil these in gold, and they're big. So that's kind of my idea. And it's nothing like waiting till the last minute. Tomorrow is, in fact, my anniversary. So.
Well, I don't feel bad. I don't need mine till Wednesday, so.
Well, so I've got 30. And would this be 6 or 9? I always get messed up on these. I don't know, because the 30 goes that way, so I feel like that would be the 9. So there's a 6 somewhere. Here it is. So that probably, wait, that's in the same direction.
I'll be back.
All right, I think it would be, I don't know. We'll get it. But I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. And I think I'll just go ahead and get started.
There we go.
We'll just get, it's going to take a minute because I'm going to have to heat this thing up, but I'll just work until you're ready to go, and then we'll be done.
Okay. Ooh, ow, ow, ouch, ouch, ooh, ow, ow. Sorry.
Now, Pat does.
I just cramped up.
Oh, did you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Pat does watch all of my videos, but he doesn't watch any of it. He plays them. He doesn't. He pays no attention to them, but he plays every single one of them. So he will say he's watched all of my videos, but he's never seen anything. So.
Yeah, I don't think Jim's watched any of mine either. That's okay.
Yeah. Yep. So I think I'm gonna go with that. I don't know. I'm thinking blue. Blues. For a man. And I always use gold, so I think I'm gonna use silver and do that. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. So I need, my sticky scissors have been covered up somewhere. All right, we'll just go with the big dogs. Wonder if that would look better. I'm going to change colors. I think it would look better on this, on a darker color. So now this plate is as large as my cardstock. So chances are I'm not going to get it lined up on there exactly right, but we'll probably cut it down maybe a little bit anyway. So I'm going to lay that plate on there and this plate on here. And it's going to take a minute to get heated up, so just lay that aside. Got my happy anniversary. I think I'll use a lighter. Oh my God. I'm using that. So maybe this with it. Or this. Trying to decide.
Well, maybe the people can help you decide.
I'm not even paying attention to the people. I'm a terrible host. Okay. Yes, Shanika, you can send me an email. Sorry, let me read what Debbie J. Okay, let me see what we got here. Oh, Jim said thumbs up. Is there a way I can contact you? Yes or no? Sometimes the extra pieces are back pieces for eye collars is what Kay McQueen says. And Shaniqua, I'm Shanna makes it at gmail.com. So you can reach me there. Mickey Grad has smaller numbers. Oh, yes, and I have smaller numbers. So, but I think I'm gonna use them. You think these might be too big? I think you're right. They're probably too big. Hang on, let me grab a smaller. Well, I don't have, yes, I do. Yes, I do have that graduation set. Where would that be?
Hey, now if you make yourself big, we can all watch what you're doing.
Oh, are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, well, I'm just kind of getting started here, and I know this is gonna take longer because I'm gonna have to go digging through my my stash to find those graduation numbers that she has recommended. They will be much more suited. In fact, the numbers may not even work because this is a pretty scripty, and it's going to look kind of formal, and those might look, I don't know. I'll have to try them out. I do like those, and I know exactly what you're talking about because I do have that set. So, anyway, I don't know if this is going to heat up soon enough that we can at least see the bottom layer of it or not, but maybe we should just wrap up. So let's just see what the chat's saying. I gotta uncover my mouse so that I can move it. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. So, yeah, these do take a good long while to heat up, so I won't.
Yeah, they do.
They do. And if I had known I was going to do this, I was just thinking while you were making a card, I might be able to fill some time with that, but we can wrap up and I will finish this off camera. So anyway, let's see. Good catching you all tonight. Look forward to early morning video. Yes, I've already got it scheduled, and I think it's the large die of the month that's going to air tomorrow morning. Let me look here real quick. It is, and I think it's a fun use of it. I brought in an old die set to pair with it, and I thought it was fun. So anyway, thanks everyone for joining us. It looks like we had a great crowd, and it's always fun to have you guys in the chat.
Yes, thank you very much.
And Debbie J, thanks for joining. I appreciate. Jim, good to see you. All the friends, glad to see you. And we'll just wrap up there. This is heated up, so I'll be able to start working on that anniversary card and get it done in advance of dinner tomorrow night. So anyway, we'll just say goodbye and hope you all have a great evening. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.